here. If you don't mind, I'm going to kind of read from a script just to make sure I kind of cover all the bases. I think you'll fill in some gaps maybe that I kind of left out maybe in the last session. And we'll just take y'all from where I am there. Is that cool with everyone?
Yep.
All right. So, last adventure, you guys returned to Glimmadeer, got your payment for the Dragon's Blood pub, and you saw that Cruel is trying to add some variety to the drinking menu to not much success, but for not doing much, it was a pretty reasonable return in your investment while things have been kind of dire back at Glimmadeer and in the country of Dolenberg. Since more mouths to feed, and they're just trying to keep things running stable and as calmly as possible. But apparently, they're amassing forces and at Burlas, and it's just a matter of time before the Empire, figures out their strategy or their approach. You also learned that the Iron Order found out enough interest to investigate something that one of your former comrades had set off looking for. And they followed Wolfram into the blasted lands in search of whatever Wolfram was seeking. As you guys depart once more, you stop for the evening to communicate new news from Adir to Glimmadeer. You learn that could come up familiar. Oh, you also learned that Doc had come up with a familiar enchantment that you guys had seen, or that Queen Snow White had seen the Empress use, a long time ago, using an enchanted piece of glass. He's already sent some scholars to take that enchantment instructions westward and eastward to hopefully make communication a little bit easier between the different, all the different kingdoms, at least in Tual, so they can get that overseas. You also headed back to the Path of Sunos and went down the river and started to see the Black and Gray Desert that is now the Scorchlands, a land that was once a proud part of the Tual in the country of Dolenberg. You saw warforged constructs, humans, dwarves, half-elves, and other peculiar folk working around the docks and the humble shops and stores that you can make out from the river. Additionally, you saw several buildings that would lend themselves to mining, as well as seeing some of the carts leading in and out of the towns. You drove by helplessly the town attacked by cyclopses, continuing down the King's River and approaching Nithma, the elven city at the end of the river. As you were going further ahead, you started to see off in the distance two large ogres at the where the river starts to bend, shoving boulders off of the cliffside and into the river below, trying to dam it as best as they can, or at least make it difficult to traverse through the river. With some quick thinking, you guys decided to break for the bank before you were noticed, or at least you hope before you were noticed, and decide what you wanted to do or how you wanted to approach or move further ahead. You guys right now are at the kind of a clay beach at where you guys are on the same side so you're on the same side of the river where the ogres are pushing off rocks of the cliff. What would you guys like to do?
Charge!
Oh shit! Yeah. I mean, Lord is for it. If we're charging, we're charging.
How far away are we from the ogres?
You guys broke off pretty early because you didn't want to get that close or get noticed. So you're from where you're at, I would say a good hour's hike uphill to get to the ogres.
Okay, when we get close, I got an idea.
I mean, unless you guys had intended to get further, like closer to the downstream and to the beach, like I guess you guys could do that. Like divert, hug the beach, and go further if you wanted to. I thought you guys just wanted to beeline for land or for shore.
Faye, what's your plan?
Well, we get close enough, and then I am going to make Lorna and Cronus here able to fly.
I'm sorry, did I hear you say that right?
Yes.
So I don't know how good of a plan that is.
Well,
I
they get
mean,
up there. They're faster than most of us. With them flying, they'd get there. They could engage the ogres while the rest of us blast from afar.
that's true, but maybe it might not just. Is it daylight out?
Yes.
Shit.
It's
Gonna say.
it's about to be like sunset. I mean, it's definitely daylight out. It's the sky is definitely a warm, amber gold right now.
Okay. Interesting plan.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Well,
we just sneak up on them and engage the ogres.
I know it's a bit more plain, but maybe once we're there, because you guys shouldn't get too far back from us.
I was going to suggest we get closer before I casted it.
And maybe you even want to make either Josel or Bart actually fly, since
I
we
got
can.
that covered.
Okay,
Cool.
I got these boots.
you got the boots.
All right.
That's true.
So we going hiking?
Wait, out of character. Did we know that Josel had these boots in this time, not in
I
the
used
dream
it
world?
twice in this campaign so far.
I can never remember. I play too much D&D. Okay. Okay. So
I just want you to know, for just future reference, I heavily depend on you guys to remind me of cool shit that you could do, because I have a really hard time remembering all the tricks you guys have up your sleeves.
Oh, same.
I just want to cast fly ever since I've gotten the broom.
Okay,
I haven't
well,
used that spell.
You will.
Yeah, but
Okay.
now's not the best time.
It might actually be a pretty good time if we can get up close. I'm just thinking maybe the fastest one doesn't get fly. So, I can run up there, but
I feel like I've just been singled out.
a wee bit. You're pretty fast, and if we wait till sunset or further, then you might actually be able to just be up there.
Let's get trucking.
Let's get moving.
Yeah, let's get moving, and then we'll have a better guess at what we're going to do.
Okay. Full speed ahead, slow and steady, stealthy. How are you guys going to make your way through the woods?
All right, first off, I want to send Ichabod out there and keep an
Yep.
eye on the ogres so that they don't ambush us as we travel up there.
Also,
Okay.
you said we're like an hour away, right?
Uphill, yeah.
All right.
You're climbing, they're climbing up this steep cliff and slope. You could make your way a little bit further if you want to take a little bit easier approach. It'll take a little bit longer, but you could go a little bit further into the woods and head up the hillside instead of trying to just take this cliffside, near cliffside approach, since you guys just pulled off to the beach.
When we're like a half hour away from them, I want to use pass.
Okay. All right. So Ichabod, you can see 100 feet, right? Or he can communicate directly with you, or you just
I can communicate with him up to 100 feet, but I can see what he can see and hear as long as I think it's in the same plane of existence.
Okay.
I think.
So let's.
I'll just have him circle around the ogres.
So as you do that, are you guys going to make your way into the woods as well a little bit? And again, how are you guys making your way? Or do you wish to do this? Do you want to send Ichabod ahead before you guys make your way through the woods?
No, let's go.
Okay. So slow, steady, normal. How are we doing this?
Normal until we get
Yeah.
whenever Cronus Mass pass without a trace.
Okay.
Yes, because Ichabod will be able to tell us how close we are versus how far Josel is.
Yep. So Ichabod is going to be able to fly ahead really quick. Again, it's not so much the distance; it's just the steepness and of the incline. But I would say if you start sending Ichabod right away, he's flies. I don't know how fast he flies, but he's got like what 30, 50 feet per minute.
If it's an owl, 60.
60.
Mm-hmm.
So if he's just kind of dashing and really kind of checking things out, he can book it. Okay. As you guys approach and kind of climb through the trees and you send Ichabod ahead, it takes about 5-8 minutes later, you are going to start seeing things through Ichabod's eyes, Howard. You're going to actually see, in addition to the 2 ogres that you saw initially on that cliffside, you'll see a couple of orcs that are basically commanding the ogres to keep lunging these rocks, these huge boulders, and keep chucking them into the river. As Ichabod kind of swoops up and around, the orcs don't give him too much mind. But as he turns around, you can see the way the river continues to curve and turn downstream. You will also see additional orcs on the other side with ogres that are pushing rocks even further downstream. This is a very coordinated effort to try to dam up or make this the King's River very treacherous. Ichabod will continue to swoop full circle, returning to you, returning to your proximity and hovering above you until you order it otherwise. What would you like to do with that information?
I'll let the party know that they're trying to dam the river, and that there's also orcs. And I'll have Ichabod go back to the ogres and orcs and just circle around and just keep an eye out. Make sure that none of them leave the area.
Mm-hmm.
If one of them leaves the area, it needs to follow that creature.
Yeah. Also, I'm sorry, I left this out. You all also see some of these orcs are mounted. Some are riding wargs, and some are riding chimeras.
That's great.
Riding on. What was that last one?
Hold on. I hope I got the right thing. Let me double check. Oh, nope. Sorry. Manticores.
Manticores?
Very different from a chimera.
Oh, chimera?
Yeah, I'm probably saying it wrong.
Oh, those are even worse. Maybe. I don't know.
Those are even worse.
That's a interesting combination they have there.
Yeah, so what did we want to do about that then?
The idea was a bad idea now that we know.
Yeah, because the ones mounted, they'll probably just run after the spellcasters.
If you got a broom, you could keep your distance.
True.
Wait. Our bolt folds up.
Yeah.
Do we even need to deal with this right now?
Well, we need to get through the river, and if they're going to keep throwing rocks at it,
Yeah, can't we hike, fold the boat up, get past the rocks, and then put it back in the water?
Yes, but I think we're also trying to preserve the river for future people too.
Okay.
That's true.
We are very powerful.
Exactly.
Are we powerful enough to take on 2 ogres and an orc army all by ourselves?
How many orcs did you see?
how many orcs did I see?
On the side of the river that you guys are on,
Yes.
you saw
Orcs ain't a problem. Let's talk about ogres. How many ogres are there?
on your side of the river, you saw 2 ogres. You
Okay.
also saw 8 orcs, 5 of
Okay.
which are mounted.
Okay.
3 on wargs, and 2 on manticores. I'm gonna keep calling chimeras. I don't know why.
So, I'm not even sure what orcs are. I know what a manticore is. 8 orcs, 2 ogres.
I
we
mean,
got this. Just use area effect. Just area effect spells. Keep them busy. We just pick them off one at a time. It's nothing.
If we can get a bunch of them in
We can get them close
slow,
enough.
slow could probably be good against him.
yeah. I mean,
But we need them all close together. Preferably, it'd be great if we could push a bunch of them off.
True.
I don't think we're gonna be pushing an ogre.
I mean,
Not by physical means.
you never know.
What, you're gonna push an ogre off a cliff?
Fuck yeah. It's my goal now, you guys.
I want to suplex an ogre.
Yeah.
Suplex an ogre.
You know what? Just cast fly on me. I want to shoot right to his face and just like grapple his neck and pull him down. How's that?
That just sounds awesome.
Well,
Kinda doable. But realistically.
mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
2 ogres, 5 orcs, 3 mounted?
I mean, that's
no.
reasonable.
Yeah.
8
Five.
orcs.
8
5
orcs.
mounted.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And there are orcs and ogres on the other side of the river. They're on another kind of cliff of
Yeah, they're
this
not
kind
a
of
threat.
canyon.
They're not a threat. We can get to them
So that-
after.
The river's not super easy to cross without a boat, correct?
Oh no, there's no way crossing the river on without a bridge or climbing down the cliff or crossing the river and climbing it, or other means.
So that's 15 enemies.
Just as there are solutions for you guys to cross that distance, they have solutions for crossing distances as well.
Yeah, but they're not going to get to us right away, though. That's the thing.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
they're
but we
not a
also
threat.
don't know how quick they could get here.
Well, it took us an hour to hike up here, so by the time they get up here, we could have sneaked off in a different direction.
That is true.
Hell, we could set up an ambush when they get here.
Exactly.
Once we're done. Hell, we could start
You-
rolling rocks off the cliffs and hit them with it.
Maybe I should show you the map a little bit too here. Maybe this. How do I move just one player? So it would be fun for you to try to communicate without you being able to tell them exactly, hey, there's this many in this position.
Okay, so when you bring down all the list of maps, you
Yeah.
take my name down on the bottom of the screen where it says Joseph Model Howard. You just click and hold and drag it to that map.
But I don't have your names at the bottom. I have it at the top. Let me see.
Well,
There's no-
Well, you're gonna have to move it so you can.
You can drag his name specifically down.
Yeah.
All right. Let me see. There we go. I just want to give you all the information. You know what I mean? I don't want to make you feel like I'm trying to pull a fast one on you, but I also don't want to give everyone the same knowledge. It's kind of like fun way of playing telephone. And depending on how you telephone,
Okay. All right. I totally think we could take this, guys.
Insight check on Howard.
Check
Not
on
Joseph
Howard.
Howard.
check on Howard.
I mean, Joseph would never say that.
Let's see. Which side are we on?
You are on this side. You're right down here. You guys would be basically kind of approaching this way.
I
this
don't see
map's
no
not-
ping. I don't see no ping or anything.
It's in the white space, actually, at the bottom.
Oh, okay. We're down here.
Yeah,
Okay.
I couldn't find a perfect map because even this landscape is not 100% perfect because it's kind of needs to be inverted, but we're just going to have to
I
roll
imagine
with
this
the
map's
punches.
supposed to be bigger too.
Probably a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
So for those purposes, distance between cliffs, let's see here. It's roughly from land to land on this is 120 feet. That's not nearly probably long enough. I would probably say it would need to be at least 3 times as much as that. So I would say this is like 300 feet from side to side. But once you get to the land, it just resumes normal flight speed.
Okay. I mean, there's not a whole lot to say. I mean, you pretty much described it.
Okay.
It's a S shape, which we would have already known that the river will be an S shape. They are the two group. Each group is on the far end of the S shape, going inside, closer to the river. And yeah, I mean, 2 ogres closest to the edge of the cliffside. There's one that's one mounted orc on a warg. Yeah, we got 3 of the orcs are riding on wargs, while 2 are riding on manticores. And there's 4
Okay.
on foot. So yeah, I don't think it's going to be a problem.
I don't think we faced this many enemies, except maybe down at Atlantis, but
Pirates.
and pirates. That's true. But if you say we're good, let's do it.
But do I see any ranged weapons?
Is
on these,
is Howard saying this or is Joseph saying this firstly?
Joseph.
Okay, so Joseph's saying we're good to go. What was your question?
Are any of them carrying like ranged weapons?
Let's double check their character sheets real fast.
I mean, if we are doing this, just like to point out, if it goes badly, it was Josel's idea.
It was all Josel's idea.
We really do love you, Josel. It's okay.
Because the last time it all went badly, Faye and I got shit for like a week.
Yeah.
That's from a Skyboard, though.
There are.
It was from more than just Skyward.
Exactly.
There are a couple things. Nothing obviously as like a bow or anything like that, but there are several spears and things like that are options for
Okay.
that would they're equipped with some essential spears and stuff.
I mean, you also have to think, like, our giant buddies in the Underdark threw rocks. Why can't ogres do that?
Yeah, we can clearly see them throwing rocks, so I mean, you know what? We try it. If not, we'll run away past them, like past where they're building the thing, and head to Eroshia.
All right.
I mean,
All right.
Josel, if you say it's good, if you think we can take it.
Yeah, I'm confident.
Okay. Fuck
Okay.
yeah. Let's do it.
Let's rock and roll.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, you could totally drop a spell on all the orcs. They're very clustered together.
Ooh.
Good to know. Like, ha ha ha, you can't see us till someone moves you type of spell? Gotcha. When we get close, point me in their direction.
All right, Silent. Whenever you want, you can. When you bring down all the maps, you can see like a little picture of my avatar. You just click on that and drag it over to the red player flag, and I should appear back to the same map as the party.
Okay. I am gonna. Oh, there you go. I am gonna change one thing on the distance. 300 is just gonna be too hard mechanically for this site to work. So little bit of theater of mind, a little bit of mechanics. So I do think 100 feet is way too short, though. So I will just say 200 feet because 300 is like almost like 5 turns. Just like to play out realistically, and that's just not how this encounter is designed. So let's see here. All
200
right.
feet for what exactly?
From the one cliff to the other cliff, point to point.
Oh.
Let's see here. Back to my notes. So you guys start to continue your approach up the hillside then?
Yippers.
Stealthy.
All right.
Yep.
Go ahead and did you already pass pass without a trace, Cronus then?
Yeah, as we were getting
Alright.
close, I would have.
Okay. No one's I'm forgetting. No one's wearing like super like heavy. No one wears heavy armor in this group. Right?
Yeah, there
Or
is.
Joseph
are you
does.
wearing? I thought yours was considered heavy. I thought yours was
Monk.
what
It is.
what armor
all,
are you
all
wearing?
heavy armor is disadvantage on stealth.
Unless it's made out of mithril.
Oh, okay. Well then, sorry about that. So let's go ahead and roll stealth checks. We'll do this as a group.
You want to use a fate token on that?
I'm good.
I'm going as a group. It's just the
Okay.
overall average, and on top of
Says a
that,
12.
you're adding plus 10 to all your rolls because of pass without trace. So we are missing Bart and Cronus's, but I don't think we would have too much of an issue. So as you guys are approaching are proceeding up the hill, you are going to see the wargs and the orcs are off in the distance that Josel had warned you about. There's a couple of them just kind of talking, and some of them are actually helping bring more rocks and stones, not as big as the boulders as the ogres are throwing in. They're trying to like kind of move more things for the ogre to kind of chuck into the river. They've obviously been at it for a while, considering the amount of rocks that have started accumulating. Let me go ahead and move you guys to the map. Where are we at? And you guys are in the white space. Sorry, this map's not perfect, but it kind of represented a little bit of where you guys are at.
Fine.
But you guys are starting off in, of course, the white space. So, but you guys are currently under cover of the trees and the foliage that you're using to kind of mask your approach. You see them at work. You guys are currently about 140 feet out. At this point, we'll go ahead and roll initiative just for mechanics wise. I just don't want anyone to kind of go like, just so like one person doesn't move like 100 feet and then like, all right, I want to cast a spell, and that just starts it for so. I'll do my best before we like do anything that would take, if any action is about to take us into the into the next situation. I'll kind of pause and double check what everyone else is doing too. So just real quick, generally, so just real quick, generally, is there anything at a high level that anyone wants to do? And then we'll go into the individual, like what each individual character would like to do.
I'm planning on getting closer. Once I get close enough, I'm going to fly up. I'm going to start walking up the air, get some distance, and start picking them off with cantrips and stuff. That's
Okay. Just the opportunity to strategize, because you know how we usually play. Like once things go,
It's go.
You're in battle.
Yeah. So before that, when we talked about my bracers, I'm pretty sure you wrote out something. I don't know. Actually, sorry. Let me check the.
I thought I did update everyone's.
You may have put it in DM notes. I can't see those.
Let me see. Yeah, that would definitely be helpful. Bear with me, guys. Here we go. Lore. No, not lore. Gosh, it's been so long. I don't even know where I put things in here.
Items and then artifacts and Merlin.
You should be able to see. So you got the bracers of defense
Yeah,
attributes.
I don't have the third option that we discovered. I don't know if you put that in your DM notes or not.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. Let me double check how.
Because I know the function and I'm probably going to try it out. We'll see.
Where is it? I thought we did put it.
We discussed. If not, don't worry about it. I will.
No, because you definitely will be able to use it, or at least the opportunity could come up.
Yeah.
Let me look at my look in my OneNote real quick. What's the?
Yeah, and we can strategize while you're looking for that. Sorry.
No, that's my fault for not having. Let me find it.
So you're gonna fly up, Josel. I assume me, Cronus, and Bart are gonna run in there.
Mm-hmm.
Did you spellcasters want to get something off before we ran in?
I want you to ignore most of the orcs who are standing looking at pretty colors that aren't there in the sky anymore.
Okay. Noted.
And try to keep them out of the play until we put them in.
Should we go
Just concentrate
for...
on the ogres.
Yeah, the two up here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we can do that. Ooh, idea.
Yes.
You said that you wanted to cast Fly on me.
Yeah.
What if you cast it on an... Well, why don't you just both go on the broom? So our spellcasters are flying. So they just can't get you.
We could do that.
I don't know if that's a good idea or a bad idea, because then they're all going to go after your melee people.
That depends on how likely it is we get hit by a rock.
That is true.
Also, we need to space out.
Oh yeah, spread out, for sure.
I mean, also, I don't know how smart orcs are, but ogres are just throwing rocks, and I don't think they're particularly known in most of my stories for intelligence. So they're going to throw at the thing that's most annoying to them.
Exactly.
I'm going to come up with something on the fly, Lorna, just because I don't want us to slow us down. But I'm going to go with what we talked about in chat. And so just correct me if any of this sounds off a little bit. But while you're within 40 feet of two other relic wearers, you can grant temporary hit points to one target at a time as a bonus action.
Yeah.
You must touch them to grant this benefit, though. They will maintain these temporary They will maintain these temporary hit points until you select a new target or they lose their health points.
Yeah.
Alternatively, we could have and then so as long as you touch them the first time, then you can do it at that range of
40 feet.
40 feet.
Yeah.
And
what was
it
the
takes a
temporary
bonus
hit point
action.
number?
The temporary hit point number.
You're rolling something? Or was it a set number?
I thought it was. Here we go. One. This says 1d6 plus wisdom modifier.
Okay. Sure.
But for some reason, I thought that was supposed to be. No, that matches what I have here too. Oh my goodness, is it right here? And I just missed the whole time.
Okay, Island of Monsters, what's going on?
Hello.
How's it going, man?
We're going after the orcs that were throwing rocks at the river in front of us. They also have ogres. Or, nope, other way around. The ogres have orcs.
Session. So
would you throw rocks in a river? Like
they're trying to dam it up.
That's not cool.
I don't know. They're orcs and ogres. They ain't that smart.
Yeah, but they'd at least be, cool and chill with stuff. Like.
Basically, we left the islands and then we started sailing up here, headed to the tower from the Dreamland, and from the guy who was in the dream, we're going to go see him about the bracers and the boots and the circlet, and we're on our way, and this is one of the stops, and we kind of have to get past here, so...
We're going to Rosa.
Yes.
And we're going to help, Cinderella?
Yes.
Cinderella.
Yes, and
is,
Rapunzel.
Yep, they're in this. They're at. Yeah. Yep. Exactly right.
All right. No survivors, I guess.
Correct.
Sorry,
Oh.
I am just trying to get this updated because I will forget. So I updated it in your regular section, so you should be able to see it now, Lorna.
Cool.
I didn't
Thank you.
really proofread crap, so we'll go from. Let's see. Okay. So yeah, real quick, Wolfram. Yeah, you guys passed through the
Wolfram.
I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. Sorry.
Easy, we're not there yet.
Oh my goodness. I'm all out of sorts. Out of practice doing this. Try to just give you the gist. Yep. So Bart, you passed through the Scorched Lands, and you guys learned with the others that the Iron Order heard about something with what Wolfram is seeking, and found enough merit in its prospects, and decided to follow him through the city of Vulcus to try to find his destination. The players, nor does your character, know what they're seeking, but I think you know what they're seeking. And that's going to bring us back to here, where you guys are trying to approach these ogres, currently under stealth and undetected. You would foresee so at the moment. You guys are about 140 feet out now from these orcs on wards and ogres. And on, what would you guys like to do? Faye, you're up first.
I don't really have too much I can do from this range.
And this is just to be clear, this isn't combat yet. So like, there's a lot more freedom. You don't have, it doesn't have to be like an action. It's just like, I just want to position myself over here in the approach. I want to, whatever you, this kind of situation, we prepare yourselves.
So I'll get the broom out and get a little closer, ready for Anika to hop on after she gets the ogres in the trance.
Okay.
Or the orcs in the.
Okay, so you want to go ahead and kind of move your guys' tokens where you guys want to be roughly in your general area. You guys are all on the map now, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So not be too close. Probably not moving too far.
All right, Anika, do you want to move up there next to Faye then?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. Bart, anything preparatory, I don't know, in preparation that you like to do to approach this?
Played him in so long.
Wow, it's been over a month for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a long time for all of us.
I mean, besides, running up and stabbing, there's not much he can do. He's not a ranged dude.
I just didn't know if you wanted to like fan out. Did you just want to kind of storm ahead with the rest of the group? Did you and Cronus want to kind of flank? I didn't know if anything else had tickled your fancy. If you want to just kind of move forward with where you're at, though, perfect. Lorna, is there anything you'd like to do?
I'm gonna run up as far as I can.
Okay, you guys can rearrange you guys in the order that you'd like to proceed up the hill side too. So, Josel, anything you'd like to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna clip my boots together, and I'm gonna start walking like up stairs that aren't there, heading toward the orcs and ogres. So,
Okay.
are we going like our movement speed over there, or are we just gonna?
Yeah, with it, where are you trying to get? Where are you trying to get up to? I would go past where like Faye and Anika are. If you guys are just like starting your approach, that's where we're kind of currently. You guys are, undetected.
I'm about like 30 feet in the air at this point.
Okay. And it's gonna bring us to Kronos. And what do you want like to do? Just a preparation? Anything special?
I'm gonna slap in a drow poison in my gauntlet.
All right, noted. And Anika, you moved up with Faye. Anything else though?
I'm going to wait until the others are closer, and then I will cast Hypnotic Pattern.
Okie dokie. So this is you guys currently are undetected, but you guys are starting to fly in now. If you guys are just storming through, like storming up ahead, we will need another stealth check to see if you're a problem. Do you guys get advantage with the pass without trace?
No.
Okay.
Plus 10.
It's just
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's just
I
a
would-
plus 10.
If you're rushing, like charging in, I'll need another stealth check at disadvantage then at that point.
We're probably not running in, but we are all advancing.
Okay. If you guys are trying to approach stealthily, then what we will do is there's definitely enough tree coverage. But let's see how far away you guys currently are. I think with the each approach will be increasingly difficult for the amount of eyes that are in the area. So I'll take that into consideration for the DC on those. So, Faye, what would you like to do first? Maybe I should go ahead and get these guys on the initiative just so that's already I know where this is going. My pets are about to die.
All right, let's see.
Does it do it privately?
Nope.
Anika, how close do you have to be to get them all?
A little bit closer. I have to be 120 feet.
But even if it was private, it will still be in the turn order. The only way
Yeah,
it's not going to show up on turn order is if they're on the GM layer.
All right, so we just need to get a little bit closer.
Yep.
So on the broom, we'll go, I guess, to not using the broom's full movement, probably about right here. And that will put you at about...
It's enough.
That's enough. All right. Yeah, we're good right here.
All right. I think I got. Oh nope, I did not get everyone. Here we go. So, hey, you and Anika are on your flying broomstick. How would you like to proceed?
There.
Yeah, we just moved up a little bit.
Oh, did I miss it already? Okay, go ahead and do me a stealth check.
All right, and how far away from Cronus can we be to still be in path without
30.
30?
Oh, I thought you were under the effect. As long as you were initially in it, or is it once you're outside of the range you lose it?
Yep.
Yeah, it's kind of
Gotcha.
like an aura.
Oh, gotcha. Well, thanks for
Jesus,
being honest.
that's like 4 3s in a row. 3 threes.
So we are just within range. So we do a stealth check. 22. Why are our guys that are actually good at stealth rolling so bad?
I'm double checking passive perceptions.
I don't know, but I'm set to release my spell whenever it looks like they spot us.
Man, if they got a past perception of 22, then we need to be spotted.
I was about
Yeah.
to say that
No,
we're
no, no,
fucked
no,
either
no,
way.
no, no, no. The oh wait, yeah, you do have the 22. I'm so sorry. I saw 12 and that's all I processed. My okay. Yes, you guys kind of take off in front of your group a little bit. You're still trying to tree walking, using the trees line of sight to obscure your approach to the other orcs. Bart, what would you like to do with your turn or your approach?
Well, he'll do the bonus action on the boots of speed to double his walking distance.
And go ahead and roll your stealth with advantage and all that other fun stuff you got, right? Or do you you don't got advantage anymore, do you? Because
No, I gave the Cloak of Elvenkind to Anika
Yeah, I have
because
that.
I got the Cloak of Displacement. And with the Pass Without a Trace, that's 19.
Okay. You should be good. Yeah,
I
you're
should have
good.
been rolling stealth as an advantage, but it doesn't matter right now.
So yes, similarly, Bart, you make great distance and strides ahead, and you are very close to the wargs and the orcs now. You're any further advancement, it's going to be very difficult to stay under the radar. Lorna, what would you like to do?
She is going to advance quietly. So I will roll
Okay.
a stealth check. Oh no! Fuck!
17.
Could she move her double movement? Is that gonna be a thing?
If you
would say
take
that
a
would break
dash, that would break stealth. Yeah. I don't know if you.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
But you kind of speed, but yeah.
No, it's fine. I get it. You're moving quietly, so you gotta stay. Yeah, that's fine.
You're kind of like dashing between cover almost, but you're doing it without like tripping up and looking ridiculous.
Yeah, good idea.
All right.
But that's fine.
Going to be.
She is.
Oh, go ahead.
No, it's okay. We're good.
It's Manicor's turn. They're not really doing much. They're going to kind of the guys where I am just gonna walk a little bit. The other one's going to actually the one obviously larger orc of the group will kind of crack or not crack. He doesn't have a whip. He's going to use his weapon to kind of prod and urge the ogre to kind of work faster. And starts talking some orcish to between him and the what seems to be a woman orc. Let's go end their turn. You guys can't really see them. The orcs right in there are kind of again. They're just moving around, talking. They're not onto you guys yet. This one, maybe it looks like they might be considering going out on another scouting run, but they're just kind of currently patrolling the group. Ogres are going to take this full turn to just completely grab more boulders and start pushing them off the cliff. You hear and as it goes down and splashes into the water. It's making an impact. It's not making it impassable, but it's definitely making it treacherous to make it through. It already has the water kind of gets quicker as you get further along the Kings River. Josel, it is your turn. What would you like to do, sir?
I will continue to walk on air. So that's. So that'll be 30. And I guess I roll stealth. Okay. So 18.
Yeah. guys are doing great. I don't know what you guys are so worried about. Definitely. So you still undetected at the moment. It's going to bring us to the orcs. Again, they're going to start kind of. These two are talking and just kind of grouping up and chatting. These also kind of group up and just start discussing, grabbing more rocks, and we're helping with loading more things up the hill to the ogres. They'll actually bark over at these two to kind of help them with the getting the bigger ones, and they'll start kind of coming down here to help out too. That's gonna end their turn. Cronus, what would you like to do?
First I'm going to start with a shadow step up to where Bart is.
Okay. Nightcrawler, you're right by Bart. What you would currently you would have to do a stealth roll for a teleportation. Because I mean, it doesn't make any noise, right? It's just poof, like there's no anything to it. Correct.
I mean, it doesn't say that there is.
I mean, the whole point of Shadow Monks is they're supposed to be like ninjas.
Yeah, I would say you're good from their previous stealth roll, but again, same thing I kind of said to Bart. Further approach here, it's very close in proximity, and it will be taken into consideration for the DC. Totally can try. You do have tree coverage and other things that you could definitely make your way through. It's just, and they're not onto you guys and actively seeking you. You guys diverted off the river, luckily, immediately. You didn't hesitate at all. So,
yeah, I'm just going to ready a dagger to throw it if I need to.
Okay. And that brings us to Nika. What would you like to do as you're riding the broom? About 30 feet in the air. And just for my own mental notes, you're about 30 feet, or are you even higher now?
Yeah, I'm about 30 feet in the air.
Okay.
Right. So my objective is to take out as many of them as I can off the battlefield. So I'm still gonna wait to cast Hypnotic Pattern until they either spot us or until we attack.
Okay. This one is going to move over here a little bit onto the other side and shout back something in Orcish at the other man that's talking to the ogres, and start kind of walking down to these other grunts and make sure they're doing their jobs. Like there. Same thing here, nothing changing. Faye, what would you like to do?
All right. Well, I think should we get a little closer, or
Cronus has an idea.
What'd that be?
I mean, I can cast Minor Illusion to make a sound on like a bush or something to draw them closer together.
Yeah, if you could group up the orcs, that'd be great. But also, Faye, get a little closer.
all right. Good thing we're on the broom. The broom speed is 60, so we can speed of 30 without breaking stealth.
I figured that might help. I think anything past the red line is a little outside reasonable speed able to stealth that close, but I could see it being practical within that little middle region there.
I accept your challenge.
You may always try.
You know that scene from X-Men 2 when Nightcrawler is in the White House?
Yes.
Yeah. That's gonna be Cronus.
Yep.
Yep. So,
Nightcrawler shouldn't have been able to get through President, but he did.
yeah. Yeah,
All right, so
Cronus,
Faye,
if you
what
could
are
group
you
them
doing?
together, that'd be helpful.
Oh, okay. So Faye, you're not doing anything at the moment, or
Just moved a little closer, and
we really don't. And we're not in combat, but for a surprise mechanic, I do want to. That's as we move forward, I would like to keep that in mind. So, I mean, but we're a little bit. We can play this a little loose too. Is there anything else anyone wants to do immediately right now? Or does everyone just want to kind of try to move further ahead to get in a different
Yeah.
position? And
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I would like to move closer.
yeah,
I'm just trying to say you guys don't have to come up with something new every turn. If you guys are like, I want to hold position until the rest of the group's in position, I don't have to keep bothering you. So just kind of move your full movement speed. If you'd like to move additionally per turn, and we'll roll stealth checks as you make each movement.
I think me and Anika are in optimal positioning right here.
Mhm.
Because I think we're well within range of all of our spells.
So
All
just
the
go ahead
important
and move
ones.
So just go ahead and move our tokens.
Yes, if you like to just go ahead and move one time, and then we'll do stealth check. Just let me know. I'm trying to keep track of everyone. So go ahead and roll stealth.
Ooh.
Damn, Joseph, fucking
Oh
ninja.
shit! Fuck yeah!
What half plate? Or what plate? What are you wearing again?
I believe it's splint mail.
Plate mail. Okay.
There we go. That's a good stealth roll for us.
About time.
Heck yeah. Where did you move, Faye and Anika?
We
We're
moved
holding up right
slightly.
here.
Okay. Lorna, you're making an approach. Ooh, okay,
Yeah.
Lorna.
Yeah.
Playing with fire.
29.
You made it though. You
She's
totally
still
made
technically
it.
at the 29.
Yep, I'm okay with that. You guys are
Fuck
rolling
yeah.
very well.
I'm gonna make sure I'm the last to move. Like once I see kind of everyone else is in position.
Totally. Okay.
Just so you all know, this next round I'm attacking.
I will dash then.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I mean, I am probably about to get caught, so it's all good.
Okay. So, and that being said, if you guys are ready to spring your surprise attack, I'm gonna go ahead and just go into normal combat. But because you guys have done such a great job at picking up on these guys,
Well, I'm gonna move forward. I was waiting for everyone else to make their move.
all right, go ahead and make your final move forward, Cronus, like your final approach, and then we're going to start from the top of the initiative order.
Well, wait. Is he getting them close enough for me to cast my spell?
Who's getting close enough?
Cronus was going to get them closer together.
Yes, I'm gonna cast minor illusion in the middle of them.
Well, first your stealth check for your approach.
38.
You're fine. Yep, you're.
He
So
he
I'm
gains
going
the
to
invisibility spell.
tippy toe
Dude,
across the
you
red
can
line.
smell the warg, and actually the warg is kind of sniffing, and as Bart approaches, though, he is totally onto you guys with a because
Even though he
wait,
would have 20.
how far away he was he right next to you? But no,
Yeah,
I
he was
mean I
next
told
to
you. Yeah, but I still said this would be incredibly difficult to like getting that close. So you guys are. I mean, for Jesus Christ, you guys are less than 20 feet away from him. So, yeah, I mean, with a 20, that's not going to do it. With the 25 or the 30, that's another thing. So, so Cronus, as you approach the tree line and begin to cast minor illusion, you will hear a misfortunate step behind you, but it wasn't too glaringly bad. It was a nicely recovered, but being so close to the warg who's already keen smell and hearing, it has become kind of alerted to something in the area and has been is starting to kind of sniff out. And you'll start to hear nothing yet. The orc hasn't called anything out, but the orc in its mount is starting to approach your way.
I want to go ahead and cast my minor illusion right here. I don't know if you can
Well,
see my arrow.
okay, go ahead.
And I want to make it the sound of. Oh, back up and see what I can actually do with it. Oh hell, it can be like any sound. I want to make it sound like a dying animal.
How? Okay, let's see. All right. Where did you place it?
30 feet, so pretty much right here.
Okay. It definitely gets the attention of these guys. I mean, it's just a dying animal, so we're just going to grab some of these guys' attention to go check it out for a moment and see what's going on. This guy's still definitely sniffing and following up on smell that's very close to him, and he's sniffing it out. That's going to bring us to the top of the turn order. Faye, it is your turn. You guys still have the surprise, all of you, because he is just aware of the situation, and but he did not detect you yet. But he's definitely on guard. So I will say you guys have surprise, so you have advantage on everyone except for this guy that's onto Bart.
Hmm.
Can I cast my spell?
Yeah, can Anika cast her spell?
No, that we're not doing like a held action or anything like that. You can do that. Yes, you can cast your spell with your turn, though.
To be fair, I was waiting till Cronus did his thing. He did it. It didn't work that well, but I can get a lot of them.
But you're again, we're going into initiative order. You can do what you like with your surprise turn. You could ask the rest of your party members to hold their turn till you go first.
No. Oh wait.
I think we're just. I mean, I'm trying to meet you in the middle here. We got someone that's just like literally 10 feet away, and I'm.
That's fair.
So trying to let things go off that were kind of claimed, but also,
Yeah, that's fair.
not forego the whole mechanics of combat and get everyone a turn, a hit on these guys, which you guys are already getting with your surprise round. So you are essentially getting the chance to cast your spell. So Faye, it's up to you to act before that she casts her spell, or to do as you wish.
I'm gonna hold Eldritch Blast, waiting for after Anika does her thing. And Anika, you're planning on only getting the orcs, correct?
Yeah, as many as I can.
All right, I'm gonna wait for her to do it to the orcs, and I'm gonna fire Eldritch Blast at one of the ogres. Let's go for Big Billy over here.
So you're holding an action for Eldritch Blast on the guy up in the front, right?
Yep.
All right, Bart, what would you like to do? You can hear the word kind of sniffing around the massive tree trunk that you and Cronus have find yourselves kind of pressed up against. He's on to you, but for the moment, he doesn't see you.
Look to Kronos and give him a nod, and then round tree trunk and sneak attack.
Okay, go for it. Wait.
Um,
think you went the wrong way.
You said a tree trunk, and I went around it. So.
Oh, so are you? Which way are you going?
I was here. I'm going here.
Oh. All right. I thought you said you were sneaking attack, or you said you were sneak attack.
Yeah, which would happen because this is a surprise round and I have advantage and I was in stealth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
what are you? Who are you attacking, and what are you doing?
I'm attacking the orc because he seems to be the closest.
That's my confusion. You moved away from it. He's right here.
Well, his token is right here at the bottom.
Might be kind of like
that-
a lag, maybe. I've been having problems with my game too.
Ugh, that's probably the confusion. I was like, I'll move your token to the orc if you're trying to approach it.
Yeah, because his token is like literally right here beside me. So
Oh, sorry about that. You might need to refresh, or I don't know. You could go ahead and but I'm fine with if you want to approach the orc. So he's right in that ward
no,
right now.
I only attacked him because I thought he was closest. I'll reload and see what is closest to me at that point.
He is the closest.
Yeah, he
Positioned differently, so.
Yeah, he's just right around the tree that you and Cronus are next to.
Okay, wait 1 second. So, yeah, and then attack.
All right. Go ahead and pull your attack. Try and get some music going real quick. Okay.
Does the 16 hit?
Are you attacking the orc or the ward?
I'm attacking the orc.
Okay. Orc. Yes, that does hit.
Yes.
Do you guys hear any music going, or is it not working?
I don't hear it, but I could probably.
Yeah, I don't hear
maybe
it.
need to turn it up. Hang on.
I can grab that. You can concentrate on that.
Thank you. All right. Oh shoot! Did I add you to the roll? Yes, I did. Cool. Okay, 4. So we got 16. We got 26. 30. Holy shit! 35 points of damage to that orc. You stab him with your blades, and he immediately. Let's see here. Double check his health points. Yep. He comes falling off the side of the ward and tumbling to the side as you slay him. Bart. What else would you like to do with your turn?
That's action and bonus action.
Okay. Lorna, it is your turn. You hear the familiar cry of a fallen enemy ahead, as it seems like your friends have attacked.
Okay. Out of character, we're doing this?
Oh yeah, like I said, as this turn, I'm attacking.
Okay, I'm running here. I'm going into a raid. Ooh.
Okay.
I'm going into a frenzied rage.
Yeah, you are. All right. What's going on?
Rah! I will, I am flanking, and so I will attack Great Weapon Master.
Okay.
24
That's definitely a hit.
for
Kill
27
the ugly
damage.
doggo.
It's not that ugly.
That was for
27.
27.
Oh, I forgot to put rage on. There's additional 3.
Actually, geez. All right. These guys have fallen.
Okay.
You guys were so worried.
I mean, kind of. Can I don't know if this is a thing. Can I hold my extra attack? I don't think I can because that's not my action. My whole action is to do the 2 attack. So that's my turn.
Okay. Yeah,
That's
you
fine.
can't really hold your action. Okay. Now, do these guys get a turn, or are we skip
No.
ahead? Okay.
If it's a full surprise round, they don't get a
Yeah,
turn.
it was a full surprise round. You guys all did very good. So, Josel, it's your turn, sir.
All right. Joseph is going to step up, and he's going to want to be sure he's within range. Cool. He's going to cast Witch Bolt. Witch Bolt. There it is. I wanted it to be on second level though. Hang on. Usually it. Yeah. Okay. Does a 15 hit this ogre over here? Very top one.
Top one. Let me see. Ogre. Yes, it does.
Cool. It's at second
Alright.
level, so he's going to take 13 lightning damage, and it stays up.
Okay. What do you mean stays up?
The lightning will continue to do damage to him every round, unless I do something else.
Okay.
An action-wise, I can still move around.
All right. All right. Anything else with your turn?
That's it.
All right. Which brings us to these guys' turn.
Surprise round?
All right. Oh, yep. I'm sorry. Thank you. Cronus, go ahead, Cronus. Cronus, can't hear you if you're talking.
Sorry, I was muted.
It's okay.
So I'm going to bonus action Shadow Step. Token.
Okay. I'm having a little hard time hearing you, but I think.
And then from there, I want to use Dragon Fear,
Okay.
which it hits everybody except for the one that's all the way down there.
Okay, though. Wisdom save. So every single thing in here has to make a wisdom save. All right, let's start with the big guys. 1, 2, 3. So we have one guy afraid. One guy afraid. This guy is good. And let's do the little guys are all. Let's see here. What do you got? Wisdom save. Gonna do it like this then. Right. One pass, the other 3 fail. Here. And here comes the ogres. Wisdom. Yeah, they both fail as well. They're frightened of you.
If they're taking damage, would the frighten in?
They can repeat the saving throw.
Okay. So now I gotta do the I gotta do the wards. Wisdom. Both fail. They're both afraid of you as well. Manticore. Wisdom. Both fail. They're both afraid of you.
Man, that's actually worked out.
Fuck yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, a Dragon Board just came out of nowhere.
Okay. Well then. I feel like I forgot someone. Oh, I did forget someone. All right. And that's a fail as well. Okay, they're pretty much every single person except for 2 orcs are not afraid of you. This is gonna be interesting and change a lot. Is there anything else with your turn?
No, that's it.
All right, Anika, what would you like to do?
Kind of capitalizing on all of these scared things. So I'm gonna cast Hypnotic Pattern on all of these bros.
Okay.
So the 4 orcs, the one riding that one manticore, and the one riding that one warg, and the 2 animals.
Okay. DC 17.
DC 17 Wisdom save.
Oh, they did so good with those before. Let's do that. Are any of these things going whisper, or are they all just regular?
No, they're all regular. Unless you've rolled some new ones.
Oh my god. So, yeah, only one successfully passes. The other ones are all in La La Land. So
They're all incapacitated unless they are shaken awake by someone's action or attacked.
Okay. So those guys are in La La Land. Let's do the lady on the manticore and the manticore. Here comes the manticore first. That's a fail, so he is in La La Land. Okay, what else do we got here?
You need the one on the manticore, and then the warg, and the one on the warg.
All right, she's good for the moment. And that was the one that's on the warg too, right? Shoot, where is he at? Warg, wisdom save, fail. Wisdom save, pass. Right, or no, it failed. 17. So he's in La La Land. He's in La La Land. Yeah, that's those are the results. Anything else, Anika?
No, that'll be it.
Okay.
All right. And after she did that, I had my held action to fire
Oh.
at this one.
Yep, go for it. Which one?
The top one. This one.
Okay,
The
go
one that's
for it.
being electrocuted right now.
All right. Oof. Yikes.
10 misses, 13 hits.
Just for 10.
Also, that
Here.
that ogre gets a wisdom save for frighten.
Okay. So how much? I'm sorry. Was that Faye? Was that 14 points?
10 points
just-
of damage. I haven't cast Hex yet.
Gotcha. Thank you. It needs to do another save. Your DC is 14 or 15?
14.
Holy crap. Okay, he is no longer frightened from you now. All right. Here. She is going to use her. Oh, is that her turn? Sorry, let's go. Faye, you use your held action. You did blast them for 10 points of damage. It is back to the turn order, and it is your turn, Faye.
All right. Now, it's my turn again. All right. Bonus action, I'm casting Hex on this ogre, and I'm going to blast it again.
Okay, go for it.
So that's 16 plus 17.
All right.
33 points of damage.
All right. Is a bloody mess. Anything else would you like to do with your turn?
That's it.
All right. Bart, you stand before a slain war. What else would you like to do?
Oh, okay. I assume Bart doesn't know fucking magic, so. Same distance anyway.
You'll see that there's two right in front of you that seem a little bit dumbfounded. They don't fall on the ground, do they, Nika?
No, they're still up. But I will
They're
say,
just-
I did
they look,
mention you just weren't here, Chester. I said don't attack the ones that were looking at the lights up at the sky.
Okay. So, Ryder is probably my best bet then. Oh, whack at him. So, 20 slashing to the orc here.
Nice.
All right. So 20 total. Damn. All right. And okay, anything else with your turn?
That's it.
All right. Lorna, you see a couple of some orcs ahead of you wearing some basic hide armor. A couple of them are staring at some fancy lights. One seems to still have his wits about him. The only one seems to have his wits about him. And along with another few orcs that have the attention of Cronus at the moment.
I don't care. I'm going for the big guys. I want this shit.
Okay.
I am going to attack. Ooh, do I do creature or orc first? I'll do the orc first. I'll do this guy here.
Okay.
Reckless Great Weapon Master for 3 attacks.
Okay. All right. That is a hit.
23, 20, and 24.
All against the... I'm sorry, which ones are against the orc?
I'll start with the orc, and if I can kill him, the next one will go to the creature below him.
He's still alive.
Oh, well, damage,
Hold
yeah.
on. So 22, 17 hits, and a 24 hits.
I recklessed all of them. So, 24, 5, 6, 7. So, 27 damage on the first hit.
Okay.
24 on the second.
Okay.
And 25 on the third hit.
All right.
Do you ever roll under a 20?
Not when I reckless.
Or Great Weapon Master.
Or Great Weapon. Well, no. There have been times where I did not get Great Weapon Master, but...
Oh, I thought when you were... Are you talking about damage rolls or attack rolls?
Damage.
Oh, damage? No, because
Especially
I get
not
plus
with your
10.
Great Weapon Masters.
No. I get plus 16 on the Great Weapon Master total.
Anything else with your turn?
No, that's all my turn.
FYI,
Alright,
you can get 3 wisdom saves because he's currently frightened.
Okay, let me do that real quick. 3 of those. All right, he's no longer frightened.
Damn. He's almost dead, probably. Maybe?
Manticore. He is frightened. And frightened means any attacks made while you're within sight of the creature are at disadvantage.
And it can't actively move towards me.
All right.
Cronus has him pinned.
Not necessarily. Let's do this. Yeah, this manticore is going to start flying off the ground and shoot up into the sky 50 feet with the orc riding on his back. So, not 50. Let's see. Let's just do 30. So he's about 30 feet up in the air. You will get an attack of opportunity, Lorna,
Yes.
for his flying off.
Reckless Great Weapon Master. Ooh, 17?
All right.
Will that hit?
17 does hit. Yeah.
25 damage.
All right, for 25 points.
How is this guy not dead?
Oh, I'm sorry. Were you attacking the orc or the manticore?
Well, you
Sweet.
can't
Oh.
attack the orc. Orc is forced movement. It'll
Yeah,
have to
so
be-
I'd be attacking the manticore.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's 25 points of damage to the manticore
Yep.
as it flies 30 feet up into the air.
And then the Manicore gets a wisdom save.
Go ahead.
Wait, Lorna, who'd you attack originally?
I attacked
Alright.
the orc for 76 points.
Oh, then he should be dead. Those first 3 attacks are on the orc.
Yeah.
All right, and there we are. It is his turn. Is he aware of what's going on right now?
No.
Because I mean, you haven't had any chance to call out for help or anything. You know, you guys did excellent on your stealth roll. So let me see. 1d20. Let's use wisdom. All right. He's definitely going to catch his eye, and you'll see this guy kind of move a step forward a little bit, riding his manticore, and point across the way at some of the what he's starting to see and make out along the way. So he is basically calling to attention to those that are over there with him. Brings us to the warg's turn. These wargs are. This one is useless. Going to make an attack against you, Bart. At disadvantage because he's frightened. Here we go. Bloop. And 21. Does that hit?
Nope. It's 8.
Oh, thank you. All right, that's a miss. It's going to bring. Do they get any saves from the hypnotic pattern, or only when they get shaken or something like that?
No, they have to be shaken or attacked, or I lose
Okay.
concentration. But considering
Alright.
where I am, I'm not sure how likely that is.
All right. So the ogre's turn. They're going to look at you, Laura, and they're
Okay.
going to make an attack against you. Here's the first one. Great club.
Nope.
Okay, it's a miss. And here, oh nope, he only gets one. And this guy is frightened, so he can't move towards you, Cronus. I'm gonna argue is moving away from you.
Yeah.
Take an attack against you, Lorna.
Yep.
For
24.
9.
24 because I reckless?
Nope.
Oh, it's disadvantage.
Or
So straight roll.
Oh,
Yep.
yep, straight roll. Yep.
Fuck yes.
Uh-huh.
This roller coaster.
I know it's a roller coaster of emotions.
Roller
All right.
coaster. Oh god.
All right.
Oh.
That's going to bring us to Joseph. Your turn.
That ogre that Lorna just hit, he's taking 11 more lightning damage. And I'm
Okay.
going to move up 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm just going to keep holding lightning witch bolt.
So another 11 points on that ogre
Mhm.
will kill that ogre.
Yes.
Fatality.
All right. Anything else with your turn, sir?
I don't think I have any bonus actions. No, I don't. Yeah, that's it.
All right. That brings us to these guys. Which is actually the little orc guys. This little guy, I guess, is going to go to the fight and go up to you, Cronus, and without his butt. Or you know what? No. He's gonna use his action to shake awake his buddy. Like, what the hell's going on with you guys? And he's gonna wake up this guy.
But he's still frightened.
But he's so frightened. He's still scared shitless. The other ones, they can't do anything. Cronus, it's your turn, sir.
How high is the manticore?
About 30 feet in the air.
No way I'm getting to that. Unless
Currently,
you're
he's flying kind of over the edge of the cliff. I mean, it's definitely on the slope, so you wouldn't like just fall to your death. You would take a tumble.
Question: would you let me shadow step on top of the manticore?
No, because it's not nighttime yet.
Okay, fair enough.
Anything else you'd like to try?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and step down here because this one is fully functional, so I might as well get rid of him.
Okay, go for it. Those are both hits. Alright.
And then,
These guys. These are the smaller ones of the orcs that you guys are up against. Let me see how many health points they got. Both hit. So 14 points of damage. Yeah, that guy is dead. Ugh, I don't know where that came from.
Okay.
All right. So you run or you're using your sword. Oh, I haven't seen you use this in a while. So you rip down there and you slash, and they're out. You see another orc that's very terrified of you coming to from his daze, and now even more terrified because you're right next to him and you just killed his friend. Anything else with your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and move some more of my movement back to the ogre.
If you're frightened, do you get an attack of opportunity?
If so, it'll be disadvantaged.
Yeah.
I think so.
Oh,
It's just
definitely.
disadvantage.
Okay. Let me do that. Nope. All right. You move up to the ogre, and anything else? You're just ending your turn there.
Bonus action when I use a key point for flurry of blows,
Okay, go for it.
and then 2 unarmed attacks.
All right. Bam, bam. Actually,
18.
you have flanking, so 18 and 29 both hit
Nice.
for 16, 22 points of damage. All
And
right.
then he gets 2 wisdom saves.
Okay. Where you at? Where you at? Oh my god.
Yes.
If anything, she's more frightened.
You know what? It's always like I'm probably throwing too many enemies at them. Okay. Anything else, Chris?
Nope.
All right, Anika, it's your turn. You have quite a few looking at your pretty lights that you put in the air. What would you like to do this turn?
Okay. And also, this orc's not dead, even though Lorna hit him 3 times.
Correct.
Well, that
Wait.
just won't do.
Over 70 hit points? Oh shit.
I
They're
think it's a
strong
different
orcs.
type. Different.
They're not
orcs
all the
than
same.
ones on the ground. He's riding on a
then-
manticore
Yeah.
for crying out loud. He's got to be
Yeah.
a boss. Well, a general.
I'm going to Eldritch Blast that orc
Okay.
because that just won't do.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm assuming 26 is hit
Yeah, both hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
for a whole 7 force.
All right. Every little bit helps.
Mm,
All right. Yeah, definitely
that's
looks
all
like he. You
I
know
can
what?
do from this
you know
range.
what though? He's in bad shape. And you know what? I am going to make him do a animal handling check because he's really doing bad. And you just hit him with like 2 concussive blasts, the way I see it. Animal handling. What is that? A wisdom,
yes.
Yeah.
or would it be more like vehicle riding?
I would say
Animal
it's kinda-
handling. One.
I mean, that's more intelligent than a horse.
Okay, he maintains it for now. He will be at disadvantage if he tries to make any attacks, though, as he maintains his grip, but he looks very awkward in his injuries that he sustained from your recent attack. Anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
No, that's it.
All right. All right, let's see. What the hell can you even do? It's like the first time she's had a chance to do something. Shit. That's not what I wanted to do. Sorry. Look for 3. All right, I am going to target. She's going to target you, Cronus, and cast Guiding
Which
Bolt.
one?
The claw Luthic. So it's at disadvantage. That's an 11. That misses. It is going to. That's really all she can do. Dang it. All right. That's really all she can do. I'm just trying to make sure there's nothing else I'm missing. All right, which brings us to these guys. This guy is asleep and stunned. This guy and this guy are still alive. All right. Now can oh yes, he can do this. Okay. There's no one fucking around him, of course. Yeah, he's gonna just, I guess, throw a spear down at you, Lorna, while staying 30 feet safely up in the air for the moment.
Go ahead.
Here we go. Range.
That will miss. Either way.
Oh wait, he only has 1. Sorry, that doesn't make sense. Okay, that misses, and go to turn. The other one's asleep. Right. You know what? He'll actually pull out his horn off his hip, and he will go ahead and use that and kind of give up a warning song to those across the way who are still kind of at the moment. What's that?
I said it's just going to take them a while to get here. Probably like what, 2 of them can get over here. Yeah, we got this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. That's going to bring us to your turn, Faye. And those are about 2. It's not the exact accurate with the squares. In between the 2 cliffs is about 200 feet.
Still within my range.
All right. I'm going to target. Bonus action. I'm gonna move Hex actually to this Manticore.
Also, get us closer.
Okay, get us closer.
Fuck up spellcaster range.
About right here.
That's slightly better.
Or we got 60 feet. Right here?
Oh, within 60 feet of spellcaster? Mm-hmm. We need to be within 60 feet of this bitch. close enough?
No, we can go straight further. Probably about right here. Get you closer where you can get your spell off.
I mean, it's only if she's being a naughty person,
All right.
as she has been. So
Yep.
if you go 10 feet closer, we'd be good.
All right. Yep. We got the distance. 2 more feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So moving to here, moving Hex over to the Manticore,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna do the Warlock thing. I'm going blasting. 25.
Are you blasting the Manticore or are you blasting the Orc?
the Manticore?
Okay. Both hit for 18, 30, 35 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It's looking in pretty bad shape. Anything else with your turn?
That's me.
It can make wisdom saves.
Oh, yeah.
No, that Manticore was already unfrightened. It passed them last time.
Oh, that's right. I appreciate the thought. Bart, it's your turn. You're fighting a orc on a warg at the moment. Okay, for 15 and 15. Those just barely miss.
Oh, okay. That's it.
Okay. Lorna, it is your turn. You
Huh.
are currently flanking with Cronus as this ogre is kind of swinging and getting beaten up from the backside by your partner.
I wonder what I'll do. See, I miss you guys. I'm going against the ogre. 15? Does that hit the ogre?
Technically, I
hits.
think 2 of those hit.
Yep, 15 hits and
Awesome.
19 hits. For 25, that might be the magic number for that one. Oh, nope, but the other one definitely puts it over the edge. So
Awesome.
that one has fallen as well.
Ah!
So you
So-
one Manticore in the air with the orc, beefier
Yeah.
orc kind of guy riding it, still kind of holding on.
And they're in the air?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
30
Man, I
feet
kind of
above.
bitches like that.
you know what? I can't do that, but I will run over here. Because I actually, no, I Frenzy Rage. I can do it anyways. I'm gonna throw, ooh. Oh, but there
You
might
did
be...
do 3 attacks.
I did do 3 attacks. So, you know what? That's fine. I'll stay here. I can run anywhere. Thank you. That's my turn.
Brings us to the Manticores. This guy is useless. This one is the guy is calling, blowing on a horn, and you hear him kind of shout something to the Manticore in Orcish, and he will actually. He's going to use his action in dash. As he's going to fly. Let's see here. Best thing fly. Uh, 100 feet. Okay. This is now 100 feet, so right. All right, and that's going to end his turn. Let me bring this back to him. He is going to approach and see what's going on, and go ahead and Lorna, Josel, and I'll say Faye and Anika, go ahead and give me perception checks. You guys are on the edge of the cliff, kind of looking out over here.
You know what? I'll do a luck point on that.
So it's kind of hard to make out, but you see this this orc wearing this pretty metal helmet with kind of bent-in horns wrapping around his face. You see this kind of foreboding figure riding this winged manticore across the cliff about 200 feet away. And as some of his men have heard, the other orcs surrounding him have heard the horn call, he just kind of glares across the way and just holds his hands up, telling all his men to stay put. He then turns and shouts something to one of the other orcs that are riding a manticore, and begins to give them some orders. You're going to see these manticores. This one on the manticore start off. You're not going to see her, so I'll just go for here for now. These guys.
Hey guys.
Up. And
I think they may have reinforcements somewhere.
And then the wards over here are going to attack. Poor guys are going to try. They're going to try to attack you, Chester. Bart. Here we go. Bite 6. That's a miss. And brings us to the ogre. Ogre is too far, both dead. The other ones cannot throw boulders that far. Brings us to you, Josel.
All right. Josel is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. He's going to firebolt the orc riding on the manticore.
Okay, what is your range on that? Because
200.
he is about... okay, 200, you're good. Go for it.
Does a 12 hit? I doubt it.
Let me double check. I think he has a 16. Yes, he has. Yeah, he's good.
Okay.
All right. Anything else?
That's it.
All right. This frightened guy is going to kind of freak out, run over to. Okay, death before dishonor, right? He's gonna charge. He can't approach you, can he? What can he do? No one's. I guess he's gonna see his other teammate down here, run down there to help out with that. And here comes an attack for you, Bart. D20 plus 5. 24. Yep, that should hit, right?
Disadvantage.
Ow.
Oh.
17. I think that misses.
Barely misses.
Okay. All right.
Barely.
He swings at you, misses you completely. That's gonna end his turn because the rest of them are dazed. Cronus, it is your turn. You see this manticore about 100 feet away. There is still one with a female orc still mounted on it. That's kind of dazed for the time being.
So real quick, if I move up to the edge, like right here, that shows me 55. How far away are they actually?
They're about 100 feet away.
Okay.
So just kind of like have your movement once you like leave the cliff side a little bit.
Okay.
Because I was trying to make, I didn't want to create a map, and this is the best I could come up with or find.
I'm gonna pull my wand of magic missiles out.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast a. No, let's see. No, why not? I'm gonna use 6 charges. So it'll be, let's say 3, 5 of 8. Yeah.
And what's the range on that?
120 feet.
All right, go for it. Let her rip. Are you aiming for the orc?
All
or
at the manticore.
Okay.
22.
And as you see these bolts kind of rip across from your wand and shoot out as this manticore is kind of flying, you see the first one hit, the second one hit, the third one hit, the fourth, the fifth, and as your last dart hits it, you start seeing the flapping of the wings kind of become labored, and it starts to start to plummet into the rocky or the river below. And this guy and his rider is dead.
Double kill.
Yeah.
Double. That's still only counts as one. All right. Anything else, sir?
You know what? Bonus action. Let's see, that was 25. So I got 20 feet of movement. And then I'll bonus action shadow step down here. Behind the ward.
Okay, go for it. All right. Anything else?
That's it.
All right, Anika, your turn.
All right. Let's see what we got. Which one did I see sent the orders?
This guy.
Does he look particularly like he's going to attack at some point? Or is he
No,
just kind
he's-
of glaring?
He's telling his men to stand or to not fly across, obviously, and he sent off one of his other comrades on a manticore off ahead.
Well, that's weird. So I'm going to keep an eye on him. However, I am going to Eldritch Blast Homeboy up here on the warg.
Okay. Go for it.
Pew, pew.
24 hits.
For 3 force damage.
All right. All right.
Let me see something.
Which orc did she attack?
The one on the warg.
ward.
Okay, so it gets a wisdom save.
Excuse me.
Oh, I don't see it. Fucking ace. Alright.
And then I'm going to inspire Bart, so you get a Bardic Inspiration. Which I think is still a D8 at the moment. Yeah. While keeping an eye on the orc in the weird helmet.
Let's see here. Kind of lackluster, this orc caster. I thought she had a lot more kind of things to do. It's kind of like not a whole lot besides the, there's some essential spells, I will say, but this could do a little bit more. All right, she's gonna use her. Nothing else, right, Anika? You're just keeping an eye on that guy for now. So she is going to use her action to actually shake her manticore out of its sleep, or its hypnotic pattern. Kind of like, get it together, let's go. But that manticore's turn's already passed, which brings us to the war. And this guy is going to attack you, Bart, at disadvantage. He's still frightened. Here we go. Ooh, actually, he's going to use his little nifty thing. Why not? He's going to use his battle cry, and he's going to inspire his one fellow comrade. That does not apply to him, correct? The battle cry does not give him any additional.
No, it just
because
looks
it
like they get an
specifies
extra attack.
Yeah, it specifically says each creature of the war. So yeah, never mind. Oh, you know what though?
I mean, he is a creature and he could choose himself.
Actually, let me back up a step further. If I do that, does that use my action to battle cry?
Probably.
Yeah, it's listed under that. Yeah, never mind. I'm not
I
doing
mean,
that. 'Cause
you
there's only
can
one
still
guy.
make an attack because it says the war chief can then make an attack as a bonus action.
Okay. Well then, yeah, he'll do that, and then I'll make an attack with a bonus action. And I guess he can select. I mean, if he can't select with any creature, you're right. He is a creature. Here we go. Bonus action. It's just a straight roll though. There we go. 14 to miss, and that was a lot of debate for no reason at all. Hey, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Okay. I am going to. Let's see. I'm just going to clear up. I am going to move Hex over to. I'm going to move it over to this orc right here, and I'm going to blast this one.
Okay. All right. 10 is or is it event? It's this, or it's just straight rolls, right?
Yep.
All right. So 19 hits
For 15.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not going to waste a luck point on re-rolling that right now because we don't know what's coming.
Yep. All right.
It's whiz save.
Yep. Nope.
All right. Bart, what would you like to do?
I'll keep attacking the rider.
Okay. Hit. Bam, bam. Guys are lethal.
Actually, wouldn't both of those already be at advantage? Since I'm flanking?
Yeah, they would be. Yeah, I guess you would get advantage. Yeah. So go ahead and crit
Okay.
farm.
And sneak.
So both still hit. So you got 15 plus another 14.
Just 8 plus 14.
All right. Anything else for your turn? Oh, 2. What's the save again? 15?
14.
Oh, so he's no longer frightened. Just frightened. All right. He comes to his senses long enough to be murdered. Lorna, what would you like to do?
Yeah. I would like to hit the orc on top.
Okay.
Reckless, great weapon master 3 times.
Go for it.
Shit.
That is a miss.
14?
That hits.
Hey. 26.
All right. She's still up, but very bloody.
Fuck. 12.
That one will be a miss.
And then a wisdom
All
save.
right.
Yeah.
Wisdom save. Thank you. Where's she at? Jesus,
Haha.
dude, I can't roll at all tonight. All right, that's cool. Anything else,
Yeah.
Lorna?
No, that's her turn.
All right. The Manticore is she's gonna shout something at the Manticore in Orcish now that it's startled awake, and it's gonna take the disengage action
What?
and fly up in the air and fly toward follow the other guy who took off. What's his movement speed again?
That's not fair.
All right. These Manticores. So she got dash 100. Okay.
What?
is going to step away from the cliffside a little bit and start talking to some of his men and stuff. And you will see some of these younger or littler guys start running off the side. Kind of starting to run along the mountainside and into the woods a little bit.
Guys, I don't know what they're planning, but I think they have some unpleasant surprise on the other side.
Oh, probably.
All right, this
Probably.
warg is going to make a valiant effort. Why are they click initiative? Right. 8. 8 is a miss. So that brings us to ogres are dead. Joseph, it's your turn.
I'm going to start sniping these ogres on the other side.
Okay,
with
go ahead.
Firebolt.
All right, 19 hits.
It takes 12 fire damage. That's it.
Shit.
What's your range again? 200 feet?
It's 240.
240, okay.
Yeah, spell sniper.
Nice.
So 12.
That's pretty good damage, too.
And which one were you attacking? The one on the left or the right?
Let's say right.
Okay. Anything else for your turn?
That's it.
All right. Brings us to the little guys again. Stun. This guy's gonna make his step over here, and I can attack against you. This will be a straight roll. Oh wait, that's the wrong sheet. Nope. All right. 16. That's a miss.
Yep.
And that's going to end his turn. The other one's still useless. Cronus, what would you like to do? You're between you and Bart. You have this ward chomping at Bart and still has an orc rider riding on him. A pretty hefty fellow wearing chainmail.
I'm going to attack the rider.
Okay, go for it.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Oh, hey, you get to do all that extra necrotic damage.
Yeah, you get a lot. Oh shit, yeah, you get
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think this has happened yet for us.
No. Not with your sword.
So, we gotta figure this out. So that's 7 plus 1. Does it already have the necrotic damage in your item, Cornus?
Yeah,
On the
it
right
should
side.
be the right side.
Why is it a 0 plus 7?
Because you don't... Wait, you would crit that, wouldn't you? Or no?
No,
It's
it's
all-
right
it
at
is.
the normal roll.
It is dice roll. So is it all dice rolled, re-rolled, or whatever? So why would it roll only one 3D? It rolled 3d6 once, but didn't roll it the first time.
I don't think it's meant to. I think it's only meant to add it on a crit, so you're not necessarily... There's nothing there for the initial roll.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Like
I see what
a-
you're
like a
saying.
vorpal
Yeah. So
weapon.
the initial doesn't do anything, but you get this bonus damage on top of it. All right. So 8 plus 19, 22. Add that first. Make sure he's still alive. 13 plus 7. That's 20. So he is dead, and you get. Let's see.
I
how
get
many
13
health points do you have?
temporary hit points.
No, you get the. Oh yeah, you can only get.
Can't stack.
Yeah. Thank you for being honest. He is dead. All right. Anything else for your turn, sir? As you kill the rider. Warg is in pretty bad shape as well.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and key point, flurry of blows. the ward.
Okay.
Uh, 21 and a 19.
21 19. All right. Hit.
17.
17. And let me double check, but I'm pretty sure he is dead too. Ward. Yes. All right. Anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
I guess I should move.
Okay.
And then that'll be it.
I don't think I gave you guys that character sheet either of the orc that you saw across the way. I'll put that in the general chat real quick. That's not the right spot, but I'm trying to move things quick. Sorry, you did say you were done, right, Cronus?
Yep.
All right, Anika, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Okay. So they're doing who knows what the fuck. Those three are still out of it. How's this guy looking?
Sorry, I did not see your ping.
The orc between Cronus and Bart.
Orc between Cronus and Bart. He's not doing too hot now that his partner just died. He's one of the weaker looking ones.
Well, let's see.
Wearing
if we
just
can finish him
simple
off.
hide armor, where the others were wearing some chainmail.
Yep, let's see if we can finish him off.
Bam,
Assuming
bam.
those both hit.
We did.
4. 6 damage. 18 and 27. But 6 damage.
Those both hit. And he's surprisingly still alive. Anything else for your turn?
That's it.
2 wisdom saves.
Oh, yeah.
You are on top of it today. Oh no.
Yay, he's no longer frightened.
He may be
That's
dead.
gonna turn the tide. All right. Claw Luther, let's see where you at. All right.
I'm still keeping an eye on him. Just because he's weird.
Okay.
I mean, you guys were so worried. Bulldozing over these guys.
I mean, we did stun knock 3/4 of the encounter.
It's also like post-traumatic stress from Anika. She's pirate ship thing kind of messed with her head a bit.
She's just gonna cast Cure Wounds on herself. How do I do that?
Oh shit! I forgot she was over there.
You know what? She could use the health. She's gonna upcast it at 3rd level. That's it.
Yep. It's a bitch.
Welcome to casting healing spells. Doesn't always work in your favor.
She's getting kicked off the team. I'm telling you that much right now. But the other one is doing her thing too. That is off screen. Brings us back to the Wookiees, the bigger guys, the Hulks, and their chainmail. There is none left alive on your side, actually. So you're gonna after seeing the firebolt start to streak across the canyon, though, they're gonna start shouting at the ogres and telling them, shouting commands at them, essentially telling them to back away, don't get, and looking to essentially what looks like their leader. I shared the screen, what his character looks like in general, looking for orders, and he seems very calm as he looks across the way, and you just start seeing him start making some gestures with his arms, and it's really hard, it's hard to get any more detail from that distance. Faye, what would you like to do? There's some guys staring at lights that are sleeping in a daze, and one that's or dishonor between Cronus and Bart right at the moment, as you are riding your broomstick with Anika.
All right. Bonus action. I'm gonna move Hex over to this Manticore, and I'm gonna blast it.
Okay. All right, both hit.
So that's 10, 24 points of damage for that.
24. All right. Anything else with your turn?
That's me. We're in pretty good range here.
All right. Black Bart, what would you like to do?
Keep attacking.
Okay. Go ahead. $23 hits, 16 hits, and with his torso explodes and blood splatters on your face, Cronus, as the scimitar pierces through the back of this orc, and he is no more. Anything else would you like to do, Mark?
Call out to Lorna and move here.
Okay. And Lorna, that brings us to you.
Yeah. Not reckless, but advantage, great weapon master. On the warg.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hit. Oh, miss.
Oh shit! 2 nat 20s. Okay. So there's the first one.
Okay. It's dead.
It's dead? Okay,
Yeah.
then the two other go against the orc. So I assume the 11 misses.
Yeah, the 25 does hit.
I hope so.
Well, obviously.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it
Not that
does
much more
well.
damage.
That's
Wow.
This is not one of the chainmail wearing ones.
Wow, I rolled a 1 and a 3 on the crit. Shit.
You still
Well,
killed it.
Luckily enough, it was. And you, since you killed it.
Oh, I killed both!
Yeah.
Oh shit.
You do get a bonus action, I think.
No, I used all 3. I can't remember if I moved
Oh, that's right.
40 feet.
I don't think so.
Could I move,
I
like,
don't
there?
Think you moved. I think.
Weren't
yeah,
you like
yeah.
here-ish?
Yeah, I was there-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if I moved over to here and then I moved here, right? That'd be 40 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, that's my turn.
All right. Dash action. So she is 100. So I'll just do it. There we go. This guy is going to talk to the other guy, and again, kind of confirm the orders and start marching with his other men a little bit further inland. As he kind of, it's kind of happening simultaneous. I know it's not the ogre's turn yet. Let me see. Oh, but it is coming up. So I'm just going to say all these guys turn as a group. They're actually going to start moving inland a little bit. And they seem to be kind of being pulled away. Oh, shoot, my headset's starting to go down. Let me switch out. I'm starting to retreat almost, or pull back into the forest and away from this current fight.
Does it appear that they're actually retreating, or that they're like going to gather something? Or am I too far away to tell?
They're not like fleeing. They're not fleeing. But they know that obviously they know that it's futile to dash across the canyon while you guys are pelting them with shots 200 feet out.
So they're
So
going to
they're-
gather, most likely.
All you know is that they are walking away from this fight at this current juncture. You're not sure if they are retreating or if they're going to amass forces. But that's going to end their turn. There's just not enough information to glean that far away. Joseph, what would you like to do with the remaining?
How far away did the ogres move away from the cliffside?
They would have used their full movement, which is, what is that? Ogres, 40.
40?
So they were about right here, so 40. So they're using their full turn to move. So I guess they would technically be, I guess, up
feet.
there somewhere. Yeah. So 80 plus whatever the distance is between you and the river.
Okay, so I'm like 30 feet off the cliff.
Yeah.
So that's 200 minus 30. Math.
Yeah, I would say you are. I'll say 50 feet off there. So you got about 150 feet to go to get there, and then they're about another 80 feet upward. Oh, 240 is your range, right?
Yep.
150 plus 80 is 2. What is that? 230. So yeah, you should be able to hit them still if you so chose.
Okay. Well, I'm going to move up some more.
Definitely, go for it.
And then I'm going to fire. I'm going to move 30 feet closer. And you know what? Yeah, okay. We'll do a firebolt.
Okay.
Oh.
Go ahead and move your character 30, so just 2 squares forward. We're not going to break it down. So that is a miss, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you better run.
These guys are still stuck, and you will start to see more of these guys start to fall back with their leader, essentially. Bringing us back to you, Cronus. These guys are all incapacitated. There is one enemy still in proximity, so we are still in combat right now. But Cronus, what would you like to do? You see 2 guys dazed and 1 fleeing on a manticore across the canyon.
Yeah, I can't do anything about the Manticore, so. First thing first is I'll attack this one.
Okay. Okay.
18.
19 points of damage. Let me double check with her health. That one's dead.
And then I'll step up and I'll punch the other one.
Okay. That's a hit. All right, for 11. It is bloodied, and that takes it out of his breath, and that blow is enough to drop him to one knee and have him he's kind of gritting through the pain, and it's you see some blood kind of produce across his mouth. Anything else you'd like to do with your turn? As he's kind of knelt. For mechanic purposes, he's in the prone position.
That'd be my turn.
He gets wisdom save.
He's no longer in daze, but he does get a wisdom save. Oh my god. And he is still frightened. He is frightened, beaten, and kind of in the kneeled, like, just finish me position. Or,
I mean, it's
Nika.
pretty much all.
Mm-hmm.
I am probably within range. Yeah, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the Manticore
Okay,
because I
that's
don't want them
about.
escaping.
We're kind of having the distance because it's about 200. The can handles are about 200 feet instead of the actual 100. So what's the range again?
240 for me.
Oh, you're golden. Sorry, I don't know why I even asked.
We got snipers on this game, man.
I got Spell Sniper.
What'd you say, Howard?
You got snipers in this game.
Yeah.
I know. I thought I was like, oh, I'll give some flying creatures and mix things up and make it interesting. Oh well, you live and learn.
I'm assuming
So,
the 18 hits. I don't know about the 13.
The Manticore, correct?
Yes.
Yep. The 13 misses, but the 18 hits for
Then that'll
9
be
points of
9
damage.
force damage.
Okay.
That'll be it.
All right. She's continuing with her commands to flee. Brings us to you, Faye.
Alrighty. I'm gonna move up on the broom. We got distance with the broom.
How much movement do you have?
The broom has a speed of 60.
Yeah.
Okay, so you would get to about. Yeah, that's good. Go for it.
All right. And from here, I'm going to put bonus action Hexblade's Curse on the Manticore. So I'm going to get a bonus of 4 to all damage rolls.
Okay.
And give me 1 sec. And then I'm going to go blasting.
Go forward from. Let her rip.
All right. Ooh. You know what? I don't want that Manticore getting right away, so I will use luck on this one.
Good plan.
So let's see, that's 26, 31 in the first attack, plus 21.
This is against the Manticore, right?
Yep,
So 31 plus what was the second one?
21.
Could be 52 total.
All right. As you blast it with the second one, similar fashion, you're going to see it and its rider's wings become sluggish. The second one punctures a hole through the other, like rips the hole through the wing that's flying, and it again starts to just bleed and plummet into the river below, with itself and its rider.
How much damage does the rider take from the fall?
2d6
not
per
enough
10
health
feet?
to do it.
1d6 per 10?
Yes, 1d6 per 10.
1d6 per 10.
And we're 200 feet up. So that, well, technically we're 30 feet up higher. So that'll be 230 feet. So that's 23d6.
I wouldn't worry about it.
They're dead.
Yep, they're dead.
No, watch him roll all ones.
Oh, yeah.
2 for 1 special.
Yeah, the
And you
one
gotta roll
time
the
rolling
damage
low
for the
works in my
Manticore and
favor.
rider.
So you guys are over there currently with really only one, I guess, active threat. What would you guys like to do?
I mean,
Kill
turn, I'm
it.
gonna go
Yep.
ahead.
I mean, we could get information from.
Too late. You're not quick enough.
All right, this is where we
Yep,
start.
both hits, and he is dead. So you took no prisoners. All right. And you guys are over here with you see Faye, Nika, and Josel hovering in the air after just slaying a two manticores trying to make a run for it. it's off in the distance. You do still see the movement, but you see the ogre and some of the orcs and the others that were on the other side of this canyon start to recede into this, great big dense forest.
Hey Joseph,
Hmm?
can you get Ichabod to follow them?
Sure. I'll summon Ichabod and tell him to follow the orcs and stuff.
Okay. And so, go ahead.
Yeah, we saw them march on Dallenberg, so we may as well try and figure out what they're doing here.
Okay. How far can Ichabod go, or will he be able to go? I know communication, but there's no limit to his range, right? He can just
No.
go and come back
Yeah.
as soon as and he's intelligent enough to, or whatever, because he's a familiar, right? He just does what he's
If
commanded
anything,
to
I
do.
could just summon him back to me instantly.
Gotcha. Okay. Ichabod takes off. It takes him about 100 or 200 feet to get across the canyon, so you can't see through his eyes anymore. Just keep me honest on that stuff.
I mean, yeah, he can see through his eyes, just can't talk to him.
Oh, okay. And you will see him fly up into across the canyon, and you won't be able to speak to him, but then you kind of see him go over the trees and watch as the treetops become denser and denser, and the forest just becomes a wide expanse of green. It's kind of like looking at an ocean of trees, and but Ichabod does pursue, and so it starts to descend through the dense canopy tops in pursuit of the orcs that you had sent it after, and you will see after. Let's come back to this because it's going to take some time if he's going to follow them on foot for a while for them to get to where they're going. So while Ichabod's doing this and you're seeing all that, he is on their trail and they are receding deeper into the woods. The ogre's just kind of bumping into trees, knocking things over, splintering logs as they make their way through the forest. What would you guys like to do in the meantime on this side of the river?
All right. I'll go back on land and I'll disable my boots.
Okay.
Because I got like 4 hours of flight with those boots, and I can like turn it on and off and preserve. So that's what I'll do.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, these boots are awesome. I don't know why no one ever gets
The winged boots? Yeah, they're
Yeah.
fantastic. Saved my sorcerer's life in another campaign so many times. Hey, Faye, let's go back to the group.
Sorry, I was getting some food.
No, you're good.
So I mean, you guys are staying there with some, bodies and just assessing the damage. You see several, have some crude weapon and armor. Some wearing hide, other wearing chainmail. Just a variety of orcs laying before you, and the various amounts that you slain before you. If there's nothing you guys like to do, I can go ahead and skip back over to Ichabod and just kind of move the clock forward. Don't want to stop.
Check, see if they have anything that resembles orders. I doubt they will, but it's worth a shot.
Go ahead and look through their belongings and stuff. Again, you find some of the stuff I had already mentioned. You'll be able to find, pick up any other crude weapons that they have, such as some of them carrying great axes, spears, javelins. Let's see what else I got.
Does anyone even have comprehend language?
No.
And you'll go through some of the belongings of some of the men that you found that are, or I guess that didn't try to flee. And you don't.
Give me 10 minutes.
But I haven't found anything that's written, so. Do they have any orders?
Not on the people that are here.
Okay.
All right, so I will save that since we don't need it.
Okay.
Yeah, may have killed the ones who would have them, or they're on the other side of the river.
Or in the river.
Like I said, we may have killed them.
They're just wet now. Right. So you guys are just kind of going over the facts, things that you found. You'll find a little coin. Nothing crazy on these. Are the ones that found about 33 gold pieces, and some of the other armor and stuff I already described. And Ichabod is following in pursuit, and just you will see where it looks to be like a clearing, if you call it that. It's still very dense jungle, and they're basically trying to fit their tents in where they can fit it in. Definitely not a fort. It's definitely mobile. It seems like maybe they've been here for a few days. There's some bare minimum fortifications just to just keep like cavalry from just riding right through them. Doesn't seem like they plan to be here long term. And you will see some goblins as well back in camp, a few additional ogres, and some quite a few orcs back at this camp.
Roughly how many total creatures? An estimate.
Total,
Yeah.
like including mounts, ogres, orcs, all that kind of stuff.
More humanoid.
All right,
Type,
non-ogres,
goblins. Yeah,
goblins, okay.
orcs, and ogres.
Okay. Just a rough number. You're probably looking to be about, including orcs and goblins and stuff, excluding ogres, excluding mounts. Let's see. And orcs alone about 30 to 40, and goblins about 20. You'll also spot the occasional bugbear or hobgoblin and stuff. Yep.
Do I recognize any hobgoblins?
No, you do
Okay.
not recognize any of them. Nope.
Okay. All right.
How much detail do you mean? Does you get everything, right? Everything that Ichabod sees, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
As if
So
I'm
you, I
there.
mean, yeah, okay. I'm just trying not to be cagey with information. So you will see there are some definite quarreling and barking at coming from the guy that was wearing that metal helmet with the curved horns in, and one of the men starts kind of talking back, and you will see. Oh shoot! Did I just cut off again?
I can hear you.
No.
Okay. You'll see one guy kind of arguing back. Can you understand and hear as well?
Yeah, I can hear, but I don't speak orc or goblin or anything.
Okay, but you can. Okay, I just want to make sure you can get tone. So you're hearing this. It's an obvious, regardless of the language, the body language and the tone of the voices is obviously confrontational, and you'll see the man wearing this helmed horn helmet, and he'll pull out this long kind of serrated blade and just ram it through the guy that's kind of bickering and talking to him, and just pull it back and sheath it again as the orc kind of grabs on his chest and kind of falls to the ground. He then points to another two orcs. These being one of the bigger kind. This guy is wearing both of these are wearing chainmail, and they come over, grab some body of the guy that just got killed, and kind of drag him off as he kind of recedes into a more spacious tent. I would not call it luxurious, but it's definitely grander than the rest of the tents. And Ichabod then makes his return flight home to you guys. And unless there's anything else you'd like to do, Joseph, or do you just want to keep him there? I guess I don't know.
Oh, that's pretty much everything we got from that. Yeah, I'll just summon him back to me. He just poof. He's next to me
Okay.
now.
All right. Well, you see Joseph kind of snap out of this trance where he is seeing through Ichabod's eyes, and Ichabod is back with him as you guys have finished collecting all the belongings and anything that was useful or of any kind of value. So go ahead and add that 33 gold coins and any kind of weapons that you were looking for, such as chainmail or hide. There is plenty for the taking here. What would you all like to do as you sit upon this cliff top, looking down, and making kind of seeing the river continue to wind further west, and you kind of see. Probably this is a good point where you can see some of the great views of the forest, of the wandering forest in Erosia at this point, off to the northwest.
All right.
I don't think we're ready for that.
What, the forest or fighting off an actual army?
An actual army.
Agreed. Not to mention that one who's commanding them is actually kind of smart.
It really was.
So let's get to the queens.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to return to the river and continue sailing on to? Oh my goodness, I'm gonna forget the name.
I said we go on foot for a little ways, maybe a couple of miles, and then we'll go back on the river.
Yeah, just in case they decide to get back to what they were doing. Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like a good plan to me.
Okay. You guys make your way, kind of walking along the cliff edge. I imagine you want to kind of keep the high ground and keep an eye out of things that are kind of progressing around the area. You see, they actually didn't do too bad of a job. I mean, obviously, it's a tall order to block off a river, jam it, but they definitely got enough large boulders and rocks into this canyon to make it somewhat perilous if you're not prepared. So it could be dangerous to some boats that aren't paying attention, expecting the full breadth of the river to traverse. But you guys travel for how far would you go? Maybe how many hours?
Just a couple miles.
Yeah.
Okay. Traveling into the evening. You spend several hours getting further downland. No running, no further confrontation with orcs. You do not see at this time on your approach, and you've come several miles down the river. The water is getting a little faster. It's getting a little bit more quicker, and it's just starting to come to an end. It's not far from you imagine to Nithma, the elven village that's there to greet you near the end of the King's River. Do you guys set sail, or do you guys want to make camp here before heading off to Nithma?
I mean, getting a rest in wouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, agreed.
In case we do run into anything.
Probably be a good idea.
Yeah.
Probably put up the hut.
Yeah.
I will ritually cast Tiny Hut.
I still think we should probably take a watch.
Oh, by the way, where's our intern? Oh, not intern, our employee.
We would have left him here, lay down, get under this bush, don't move.
Yeah, that's a good point. Do me a favor and remind me of that at the beginning of our sessions, because I'm going to forget this guy. What was his name? Jeez, Pete. Did we write that down?
What was it?
Yes.
It was like a Z or an X.
Actually,
It
I
was
think you actually got a character sheet for it. Let me see.
Wasn't it really close to my actual name?
Maybe.
Oh boy. Recent. No.
I remember I put it in here.
I believe it's in Discord.
Yeah, it is.
It'll be a good ways up.
Bax was the name. Bax.
Wow, I was
Yep.
off.
Said close to my name.
Yep.
Yes, Bax, the gentleman who's going to be taking care of your horses and other general needs as you guys are adventuring away from the wagon. You guys set up you guys set up different watches throughout the night and hide within your tiny hut. Still on land. Did you guys go back for backs, I guess?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And you guys travel on foot for several hours and make camp for the night. How many people could fit in the tiny hut?
10.
9?
All of us?
Should be all of us. I want to say 9, but let me check.
I believe it's 9.
Well, then you
Bless you.
all are able to set up in the dome, and you know it's going to be not further
9,
ahead, or
yeah.
not too much further ahead, but you know that Nithma is within reach in the next morning. But you have the recent events and sightings of orcs and stuff in the wandering forest to the north, and Nithma is kind of the gateway to that trail leading through the woods into Erosia and towards the capital. We can go ahead and end the session here. But yeah, thanks for another fun night, guys. Sorry
Yeah.
that the battle kind of was a little lackluster after it got cut in half, but
I
it's
mean,
like fun.
We kind of had to, otherwise it could have overwhelmed us.
No, it was good. That was a little bit quicker.
It's a plan.
And
Stun lock 'em.
yeah. Yep, that is it all. That's all I got planned for tonight, guys. Well,
That
thanks
was
for another
sounds
good
good.
session.